Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? This is the Power 99 FM here, and today I got a cool little piece of tech in the mail from Amazon today that I'm going to show everybody right now. This COVID-19 has been a real pain in the ass. It really has, and it sucks that people are dying, but people are recovering too. So it's, can kill you or it cannot kill you. I haven't got it yet, so I hope I don't get it. But if I do, I do. But for now, I'm safe for now. So, knock on wood, nothing happens. But this COVID-19 has really been a major pain in the ass. It takes forever to get Amazon deliveries. I haven't got this. It took me about a week and a half to get this on Amazon. No, not to mention the other stuff I ordered on Amazon. It hasn't even come yet. Some stuff had come, but some stuff hasn't come yet. Books, I've ordered books on Amazon. They've come, but some of the books I've ordered on Amazon haven't come yet. I've ordered Bluetooth headphones last Wednesday, and they came on Tuesday, which wasn't too bad. But still, I have Prime, so it should be like 2 days. But this Amazon, this COVID-19 is really messing everything up. So, I don't know when it's going to end, but I hope it ends soon, because this is not fun, man. This is not fun. So, with that out the way, I'm going to show everybody what I got on Amazon. A little something I got. So let's see this, shall we? Let me flip the camera around. How do I flip? What? I can't flip? What? I'll be right back. Hold on. This iPhone's being stupid now. Now I can't flip. Hold on, let me be right back. Alright, so this is... No! It fell down! No! Why? Oh God, I hope it's okay. Shit! Okay, here it is in all its glory. I got 2 printers right here. Got 2 printers. 2. I got 2 bubble printers. But that's not all. I have 3 more bubble printers over here. So I have about 5 bubble printers. Yes. I have about 5 bubble printers. This bubble printer is an HL L2380DW. And this bubble printer is right here a HL L2390WD. So it's the same as this printer, except this printer has a different end number on it than this printer right here. See, it says HL L2380WD, and that says HLL2390WD. So they're the same printer, except different end model numbers on the end. Different end numbers on the end. They pretty much do the same thing. This is wired and wireless, and this is wireless and wired. Well, they're both the same thing, and this supports the same thing as this one does. This supports, let's see, this supports yeah, this is energy saving, paper saving, toner saving, duplex printing. That means that they put on both sides. I think they take the same toner too. I think they do. But this printer supports Windows XP Home and Windows XP Professional, Windows Vista, Windows 7, 8, 8.1, Windows 10, Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Enterprise, Windows Server 2003, 64, 32-bit, 2008, 2008 R2, 2012, 2012 R2, and this supports Mac OS X 10.7, 10.7. I'm trying to remember what 10.7 is. It scares me at the moment. I can't remember what 10.7 is. But it supports 10.7 or higher. Print, scan, all that kind of stuff. Putting Ethernet, wireless, USB Ethernet, all that kind of stuff, right? So there is that printer, and then this printer. Yeah, let me move the box. And this printer right here, where is it? Where is it? I can't see. Oh, it has to be on the other side. Okay, hold on. Let me be right back. I'll move this. And this supports only Windows 8, 8.1, and 7, Windows 10 Home, Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Educational, Windows 10 Enterprise. Man, how many Windows do they have? Jesus. I guess it's not so much as Windows Vista, but still. All you need is a Home and Pro. Enterprise in your business. Educational, I can see your school. I guess that's not too bad compared to Windows Vista. It had over 17 different versions or something. It's crazy. Windows Server 2016, Windows 2012, R2, 2012, 2008, R2, and 2008. And it supports up to Mac OS X 10.10, which is Yosemite, 10.11, which is El Capitan, and 10.12, which is Sierra. And this only supports up to Mac OS up to 10.7.5, which is Lion, 10.8, which is Mountain Lion, and 10.9, which is Mavericks. So So this printer only supports that or higher. I don't know if it supports just that or higher. I don't know. It doesn't say higher, so I'm assuming it only supports that. But I'm sure it will work if I use it with El Capitan, right? I'm sure it would. I don't see why not. But if it only supports that, I don't even use those anymore. I don't even use those anymore. And this supports up to El Capitan, which is good because I use El Capitan. I wonder if this supports up to Catalina on the Harvard. I don't have those yet, but when I do upgrade that eventually, I'm going to see if that supports that. It doesn't say and higher up there. It only says 10.10 U17, 10.10 El Capitan, and 10.11 Sierra. So it doesn't say or higher. So I'm assuming it only supports up to these 3 Mac operating systems, and I'm assuming it only supports up to these 3 Mac operating systems, which is a kind of bummer because I don't use those anymore. I have them, but I don't use them anymore. Like, how many operating systems does Mac need? You need to have a new Mac operating system every year? I mean, does there need to be a new one every year? I mean, I use El Capitan. Before I used Yosemite. I didn't want to leave Yosemite. But before that, I used Snow Leopard. And I didn't want to leave Snow Leopard. I was forced to leave Snow Leopard. So I moved down to Yosemite. And then I was forced to leave Yosemite because I didn't want to leave Yosemite. And I wanted to use El Capitan. Now I'm being forced. Now I'm going to be forced to leave El Capitan and use even Mojave or Catalina sometime soon. I don't want to, but I'm going to be forced to. I hate the forced upgrade, man. It really sucks, man, having the forced upgrades. Having upgrades forced on you, man. It really does suck. It's a bummer, man. It really is a bummer. It's a bummer. It sucks, you know. It really does. But, oh well. So, this put right here, is empty. Because this printer is sitting over there. I didn't do an unboxing of this. I should have, but I didn't do one of that printer. I should have though, but I didn't. But I should have. Okay, so this is a better view overall. So as you can see the whole picture now. So I think this printer came out maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, but I got this back in 2016, so that was like almost 4 years ago. So I think this came out 4 years ago, and this was the new one that came out in like 2019, 2018. But they basically do the same thing. They basically do the same job, the same thing. This right here has all the features that this one has. So they basically do the same thing. They just have different model numbers. And at the end, for some reason, I don't know. I think it's because I think the reason why they have different model numbers is because this supports Windows XP, and this only supports up to Windows 10, 8, and 7, and this supports Windows XP, Vista, and 7, 8, and 10, I do believe. I'm getting kind of confused here. This see. Yeah, see, this supports Windows XP, Vista 7, 8, and 10. And this one supports up to Windows 8 and 10 and 7. So I think that's why the model numbers in the end are different. As far as this printer is concerned, I have this printer hooked up over here. I have it hooked up over here to two things. I have it hooked up wirelessly to that HP all-in-one computer, and I have it hooked up to that Lenovo PC, which is hooked up by HDMI to the TV, and so I can print via the USB to that computer if I need to do some emergency printing over here on this computer. If I need to print something, I can print over here on this computer. That's one brother printer. Now the other brother printer, as I mentioned in my other videos, is over here. This is the DCP brother printer, scanner, and copier. All that, but it's old. This brother printer came out about 10 or 11 years ago. It's old, but it still works. And I have it hooked up to my 2008 Mac Pro. My 4 monitors are set up over here. So that brother printer is hooked up over there, and that is about 10 years old, and that's a DCP. Now this brother printer is a MFC brother printer. This is a printer, scanner, and copier. The same thing as that printer is over there, except this printer is a fast machine. This has a fast machine in it. I think this is about I think this came out about 13, maybe 12 years ago. I think this one is a little bit older than that one. I'm not too sure, but I got them a long time ago. And this MSC brother printer is hooked up to my custom-made PC. Well, it was until it died on me. I have to get it fixed. I have to get it fixed. The CPU died, so that's no good anymore. But this printer doesn't have any ink, so I have to get ink for it. So I'm gonna have to try to find ink for this printer. That's why the light is on, because there's no ink to it. When there's ink, then the light shuts off. So I'm gonna get ink for it. But it's over about 12 years old, but it's still pretty good. This brother printer I think cost me about $350. And that brother printer I think cost me around $400, $450. So I think this was $100 cheaper than this, or this might have been $450. This might have been $350, and this might have been $450. I forget. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. I can't remember that far back. But I have 3 brother printers, and they're all hooked up to different computers, because I'm trying to do a whole network here, you know. And plus the ink doesn't last long in these brother printers. These brother printers only print around 3,000 pages. Then you have to buy new ink, which costs around probably like $100 maybe. It's kind of expensive. This ink over here, it's probably a little cheaper. This ink is probably only gonna be like $40 maybe nowadays, because it's old. It's about 11 to 10 years old, this printer is. So I'm sure the ink is much cheaper on that. Oh, and this isn't Wi-Fi. This is only wired. This is only wired via USB. This is not Wi-Fi. This is only wired. And this is a printer, scanner, and copier. No fax. This right here is a printer, scanner, copier, fax. Only wired, no wireless. So this one and this one has no Wi-Fi to it. They only wired. This and this is just wired only. This one right here has Wi-Fi, wired, and a copier, scanner, and printer. No fax. And this is the same one as this one over here. Same one, printer, scanner, copier, no fax, wired and wireless, both. So I have 4 Brother printers. Two of them are old, and 2 of them are new. 2 of them are only wired, and they're over 10 years old. They're on their last leg, basically. And 2 of them are new, and they're both wired and wireless. I think that is about 3 years old right there, because I think I got that in 2017. I think that's about 3 years old. And this, I think, is brand new. I think this came out like November or December of 2019, 2020. So this is brand new. And this one, what am I going to do with this one when I get this one unboxed? What I'm going to do is I am going to throw it over here on my new 2020 setup and hook it up to my 2008 Mac Pro via Wi-Fi, and I'll be putting the printer out there in the living room as a living room printer, so anyone can print to it if they want to use it in the house. And this one is only going to be Wi-Fi only. This one is Wi-Fi only now too, but it's also wired in via USB to the Lenovo PC. But this one is going to be strictly on Wi-Fi only for this 2008 Mac Pro and my 2009 iMac and the Lenovo laptop. It's going to be used for all those devices out there in the living room for that printer right there. But mainly it's going to be used for that 2008 Mac Pro via Wi-Fi, because this 2020 setup is really really nice, and I like this setup, man. I love this setup a lot better than I do that setup over there. That setup over there was good for its time. It was great. It was excellent for about 3 years ago when I did it. But this setup is just beautiful. The way I did it and everything. I worked so hard in this setup, man. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this setup, and I really think the setup came out really nice. And I love the way it overall came out, and other people do too, man. It's really downright beautiful. It's amazing. So with that being said, I'm going to do the unboxing of this rubber printer right now for you guys. So stay tuned for that. As always, do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment to the one, the only, the Power 99 FM. And by the way, I fixed up my Spider-Man, Batman buddies over here, and I made it into something really cool looking. So I hope everyone likes the new update I did to the Spider-Man Batman shrine. So I updated it with some more buddies over here, so that's really cool. And I have the Twisted Tea right there for a really cool effect too. So I hope everyone enjoys that video, and I'll see you in the next one, Power Family. Peace and stay classy, yo.